Lights, camera, action. Okay. You're watching Food is Medicine, where we teach you how to heal from the root cause so that you can feel whole again. Today's topic is protein powder. It can be challenging to choose the right protein powder because there are so many on the market. So we're going to dispel some myths, tell you what to not have in your protein powder, and give you some options based upon what's best for your unique body. So the three main ingredients I don't want any of you ever having in your protein powder. Number one is soy. Those of you who have been following the whole journey for a long time, you know in no way, shape, or form I am not a fan of soy, because one serving lowers the thyroid by between 7 and 9%, lowers thyroid function, and they also have hormone mimicking properties in soy. And the worst types of processed soy are the protein and also infant formula. So steer clear of that ingredient at all costs, please. We have great plant-based options if you are vegetarian or vegan. Casein, we don't want that in our protein powder. Now, casein is a protein found in milk. If you were to consume casein from raw milk, which maybe 2% of milk is raw, it's not going to be a problem. It's not actually the casein most people are reacting to. It's this horrible chemical acid process they put the milk through to extract the casein, and that's what's causing heartburn and belly aches and all kinds of things. So tell your bodybuilder friends, you don't want to consume straight casein protein. People like to consume it because it slows down the breaking down of muscle fiber, but there are other ways to get that benefit. I also do not want to see you consuming sucralose. Sucralose is a sugar molecule that's been shot with chlorine so that it doesn't fit in the cell as a calorie. So Splenda, things like that, that's the code name, that's the brand name for sucralose. We want to steer clear of that because I don't drink the pool water when I go swimming, and I don't want you to either. There are great natural sweeteners out there. So let's talk about a couple types of animal protein powder that we can consume. This first one here is grass-fed native whey, comes from New Zealand cows. If you are going to consume whey, it's really bioavailable. The body knows exactly what to do with it as long as you don't have a dairy issue. And so it's my personal favorite. There are also companies, Terra's Whey makes a goat protein powder. For many people who can't digest cow's dairy, goat dairy digests much quicker than cow's dairy, and a lot of people seem to be fine. A food sensitivity test, a blood test, is going to tell you whether these work for you or not. There's also now on the market bone broth protein. It's not a complete protein, but bone broth is very healing for the gut and the skin and the hair and the nails. Or you can do these collagen peptides, which have the same function, and they have all of the proteins in them. I probably consume collagen at least once every other day, if not once a day. It's very easy to get in your diet, and this doesn't taste like anything. Your other option, for those of you who are sensitive to dairy, you don't like bone broth, maybe you're vegetarian but you're not vegan and you want a good animal source, is get a good quality egg white protein, but you want to mix it up. You don't want to consume too many egg whites all of the time because that can create a sensitivity. So if you're vegetarian, you would mix between, let's say, hemp and pea protein and egg white protein. What's not pictured here that my paleo friends are telling me I have to try, so let's try it together, is cricket protein. So it's a new form of protein that comes from crickets. Yes. Why should we eat bugs? Well, the studies are showing, the studies from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry shows that cricket protein is more bioavailable and it's easier to your body to use, to uptake, than beef. It's showing it's very high in the combination of magnesium, zinc, and B6, which is great to help us sleep. That's the magic combination to help us build testosterone, both for men and women. And also they're saying more omega-3s than salmon. They're saying it's got more vitamin B12 than beef. And then the sustainability factor of eating bugs, which they do in many parts of the world, can't be denied because we all have to take care of our precious planet. And now you're emitting 100 times less greenhouse gases with using this cricket protein, 2,000 times less water, 2,000 times less land, less feed. So people are using it for sustainability. On the Plant protein, my favorite plant protein is hemp. So I love hemp because those of you who've been following the whole journey, you know that you cannot combine fruit with carb or fruit with grain. So hemp is a seed, and it's one of the only plant proteins that's not a starch, that's not going to interfere if you wanted to make a fruit smoothie, right? If you're going to use something like we've got a pea protein powder here, love pea protein, but in that case you're going to do a lemon avocado smoothie because we don't want the fruit competing with the starch, or in a brown rice protein it's going to compete for digestion because the fruit always wins, always goes first. The starch then will take a while to digest, and that's going to cause a little bit of a belly bloat and some fermentation in your gut. So mix and match your proteins because the body wants a wide variety of nutrients and a different profile. I suggest having a smoothie in the morning if you're a breakfast skipper because we love to have you get between 20 and 30 grams of protein first thing in the morning, or have your protein shake as an afternoon pick-me-up, or right after a workout because your body will love to have protein right after you started breaking down your muscle fibers. So I hope that was helpful for you. Thank you so much for being here. We'll catch you next time on Food as Medicine. Cheers.